On January 31st, 2013. Inside a hotel in downtown Los Angeles, a security camera captured footage that investigators would replay again and again and again. A young woman stepped into an elevator. What happened next still leaves investigators with more questions than answers. This is the mystery of Elisa Lam, and this is Top Height Mysteries. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old student from Vancouver, Canada. She was known by friends and family as intelligent, curious, and adventurous. She loved writing, photography, and sharing her thoughts online. Like many young travelers, Elisa decided to take a solo trip through California in early 2013. Her journey was meant to be exciting, a chance to explore new places and document her experiences. But one stop on her trip would later become the center of one of the internet's most disturbing mysteries: the Cecil Hotel. The Cecil Hotel had a long and troubling reputation. Located in downtown Los Angeles, the hotel had been associated with crime, violence, and tragedy for decades. Over the years, it had been linked to multiple suicides, mysterious deaths, and even serial killers who once stayed within its walls. Despite its dark history, the hotel continued to operate and attract travelers. When Elisa arrived in Los Angeles, she checked into the Cecil Hotel on January 26, 2013. At first, everything seemed normal. She explored the city, visited local attractions, and kept in touch with her family back home. But within days, something changed. Elisa was expected to check out of the hotel and continue her trip, but she never did. Her parents became concerned when they stopped hearing from her. For Elisa, this was unusual. She spoke to her family every single day. When days passed without contact, her family contacted the Los Angeles Police Department. A missing persons investigation began. Police searched the hotel. They questioned staff. They checked her room. But Elisa Lam was gone. No signs of a struggle. No clear evidence of what happened. It was as if she had simply vanished. Then investigators found something disturbing. A surveillance camera inside one of the hotel elevators had captured Elisa Lam shortly before she disappeared. The footage would soon become one of the most unsettling videos ever released during a missing persons investigation. In the video, Elisa enters the elevator. At first, she appears normal, but seconds later, her behavior becomes strange. She presses multiple elevator buttons. Then she steps into the hallway and looks around nervously, almost as if she is hiding or being followed. She quickly jumps back into the elevator. She presses more buttons, but the elevator doors refuse to close. Then things become even more unsettling. Elisa begins making unusual hand movements, gesturing in the air, as if she is speaking to someone no one else can see. For nearly 2 minutes, she moves in and out of the elevator, looking into the hallway, acting increasingly distressed. And then, she walks away, out of the camera's view. That was the last time Elisa Lam was ever seen alive. The elevator footage that still haunts detectives. After reviewing the elevator footage, investigators were deeply concerned. Elisa's behavior in the video raised many questions. Why was she acting that way? Was she afraid of someone? Or was she experiencing something else entirely? Police searched the entire hotel. They checked hallways, stairwells, rooms, and the rooftop. But there was still no sign of Elisa. Days turned into weeks. Then something strange began happening inside the hotel. Guests started complaining about the water. Some said the water pressure was unusually low. Others said the water coming from their taps looked dark. Even more disturbing, some guests claimed the water had a strange taste. At first, the hotel staff believed it was a simple plumbing issue, but the complaints kept coming. Finally, a maintenance worker was sent to inspect the building's rooftop water tanks. What he discovered would shock everyone involved in the investigation. On February 19, 2013, nearly 3 weeks after Elisa disappeared, a hotel maintenance worker climbed onto the rooftop to check the water tanks. There were 4 large tanks that supplied water to the entire building. To inspect them, the worker opened the lid of one tank, and inside, he found Elisa Lam. Her body had been floating in the water. The discovery stunned investigators. The same water tank had been supplying water to the hotel's rooms, showers, and kitchen. But the most disturbing question was still unanswered. How did Elisa get inside the tank? The rooftop was not easily accessible. There were locked doors, security alarms, and limited ways to reach the tanks without being seen. Even more puzzling, the tank lids were extremely heavy. Investigators began trying to piece together what had happened, but the mystery only deepened. Soon, the strange elevator footage was released to the public. Within days, millions of people around the world watched the video. The internet exploded with theories. Some believed Elisa was being chased by someone just outside the camera's view. Others thought she might have been trying to hide from an unknown threat. Some people suggested the hotel's dark history might somehow be connected to the case. And then there were those who believed Elisa may have been suffering from a psychological episode. But no matter which theory people believed, one question remained. How did she get into the water tank on the roof? To reach the tanks, Elisa would have needed to climb multiple flights of stairs or use a fire escape. Then she would have had to climb a ladder to reach the top of the tank, and somehow lift the heavy metal lid, all without being seen, without triggering alarms, without leaving clear evidence behind. The case became one of the most debated mysteries on the internet, but investigators were still searching for answers. The elevator footage that still haunts detectives. After Elisa Lam's body was recovered from the water tank, investigators began a detailed forensic examination. The autopsy was conducted by the Los Angeles County coroner. Detectives wanted to know one thing above all. Did someone kill Elisa Lam? The results of the examination were surprising. There were no signs of physical trauma, no evidence of a violent struggle, no indication that another person had physically harmed her. Toxicology reports also revealed something important. Elisa Lam had been taking medication for bipolar disorder, a condition that can cause severe mood swings and episodes of disorientation if not properly managed. Investigators later discovered that some of the medication levels in her system were lower than expected. This raised the possibility that she may not have been taking her medication regularly during her trip. According to medical experts, sudden changes in medication for bipolar disorder can sometimes lead to confusion, paranoia, or unusual behavior, similar to what was seen in the elevator footage. After months of investigation, the Los Angeles County coroner released the official ruling. The cause of death was determined to be accidental drowning. Investigators believed Elisa had somehow reached the rooftop on her own. At some point, she entered the water tank and was unable to escape. The exact reason why she climbed into the tank may never be known. Some experts believe she may have been experiencing a severe psychological episode. Others still question how she managed to access the roof and open the tank alone. Despite the official ruling, many aspects of the case remain unclear. And for many people, the mystery still feels unsolved. Even today, the Elisa Lam case continues to fascinate investigators and internet communities around the world. People still analyze the elevator footage frame by frame, trying to understand her strange movements, trying to figure out what she was reacting to in that hallway. Was she hiding from someone? Was she confused or afraid? Or was something else happening that night inside the Cecil Hotel? Some mysteries are solved, but others leave behind questions that refuse to disappear. And the strange elevator footage of Elisa Lam remains one of the most unsettling pieces of surveillance video ever released. If you found this case disturbing, you're not alone. And if you enjoy exploring dark mysteries like this one, subscribe to Top Height Mysteries, because some stories are too chilling to forget, and some mysteries are only just beginning.